Hey everybody, it's old Pappy back with another gameplay video. This time I'm going to be testing out different weapon builds for Blitz, trying to give everybody a little bit of heads up on what kind of weapons they might be able to use to counter Ares or any of the other shielded bots, all the crazy bots out there now. Blitz is a fun one. If you have it, it's fast, it's a light bot with 4 light slots. And it has a suppression ability. So if you push the button, it shoots out suppression rays, which reduces the damage of your enemies for a short time. It also gives you a bit of a shield and a speed boost. So it's a pretty good, deceptively good little robot out there. I love running it because I like brawling and I like getting up close and really trying to go head to head against my enemies. And so we're going to get started here. Obviously, click the like button and the subscribe if you want to keep track of what old Pappy's up to. And let's get started. So I just hit my ability button, and I'm running today on my 4 light slots. I'm running the Halo, which is a light lockdown shotgun. 500-meter range. The closer you are, the more damage it does. Just like a typical shotgun, there's a bit of a dispersal as you fire. So you want to use this is a way to kind of sneak up on your enemy. And the nice thing about the Blitz is that when you press your ability button, you can rush your enemy and start hitting them here. So here I got a Falcon, and I just started hitting him, but I'm also noticing that, he's not taking a lot of instant damage, and so I'm guessing he's running what's called a traditionalist pilot skill, and that's a skill that gives him 50% extra damage resistance. So I got to kind of keep my danger here, keep out of danger a little bit. A couple of us are working on him, and bang, we got him. Now you saw the shotguns at work there. I could have just run straight up to him, but I wanted to be cautious because I knew he was a traditionalist Falcon, and I didn't want to get caught there, especially get caught and locked down. It's one of the things I'm noticing on the battlefield now. There's a couple of areas up here, and a lot of top players are running the lockdown module. And what that does, obviously, is freezes you in place. And with these areas, that's a death sentence because they freeze you in place. A few seconds later, their ability kicks in. Their 4 extra weapons kick in, and they just melt you. So that's why I'm being a bit extra cautious here about trying to get around the corner so I can sneak up on these guys. I saw the little red flash above that guy that I shot. That means that I suppressed him. And you're going to notice in my gameplay today, I'm not really being strategic. I'm not trying to go out of my way to make this guy last the entire match because I want to get through, the halos here and show you what some of the other weapons can do. So here I am right in this guy's face, yet another traditionalist Falcon. Guy's got his damage resistance, and I'm getting pummeled on both sides. But I'm wondering if I can actually take him down before I'm killed here. I used my suppression against him, and I'm really hitting him hard, and you can just see the amount of damage that Falcon took. I mean, that traditionalist skill is a real game changer in the game. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually nerfed at some point in the future, simply because of just how powerful that combination of the Falcon and the traditionalist skill is. So anyway, moving on. Here I am again, and I use my ability to speed up a little bit. And I have shredders on. Now the shredders are sort of the companion, the cousin weapon to the halos. The shredders also lock down, but they're like a machine gun version of the halo. So they're more accurate at distance than the halo, but they don't have the catastrophic damage if you get up close to your enemy that the halo would have. So it's a trade-off. So right off the bat, with the nature of this weapon, it's not really built for just running straight headlong at somebody and just trying to take them down. In fact, if you do that, you'll probably end up like me here and, getting locked down and losing your health rapidly. So I better back the hell out of there for a second. This is a 500-meter weapon, pretty accurate, so that you can hang back and, just kind of take your opportunities. When they present them. This guy's there. I just hit him with the suppression and took him out. And I like the weapon, but you're going to see here in a second or two that there's a real question in terms of whether or not it's best suited for the Blitz or maybe for another build. Now, obviously, if you're not into brawling, then the Shredder actually is a pretty good option for you because you can hang back and hit guys from distance, and it does whittle down their health. And I'm getting hit here. I suppress that guy, but then I notice this guy behind me is here. So My shield went up. It's protecting me a bit. I got a couple seconds of sprinting, and I'm just hitting this guy. But let's count how many clips I take. This guy up ahead of me is a strider. Let's count how many clips it takes to take him down. So that's 2. It reloads every 3 seconds. That is 3. Getting hit from behind. I'm probably going to get killed here. That's 4. My weapons are gone. 4. So there you go. That's one of the huge differences with the Shredder. Is it really is a whittling away weapon and not a really a game changer compared to, say, the Halo. 4 full clips almost, and I still didn't kill that Strider. So, you got to kind of decide what type of gameplay you want to do, hang back or get in and brawl. But so far, Halo seems to be the winner over the Shredder. So let's check out this new weapon. Now you're wondering what the heck that is. Well, that's the Blaze. That's the small version of the flamethrower that they brought out, and I actually have the skin on it from the Chinese New Year event. Now, I don't like this weapon. Some people like it. One of the advantages of it, obviously, is that it goes through all shields. So you can run right up on a guy with an energy shield. I don't think it goes through the area shield. That's the only problem. But all the other shields, not the Greek pantheon gods, but all the other shields, it'll go right through it, including hard shields. The problem is this damn flame trail. When you start to use it, now I got that guy close up. That's not bad. But really, when you see it, you see that kind of trail of flame, like I'm running sideways and yet the flame is drifting behind me. It's a cool effect and it's very realistic, but it's also a big problem if you're trying to accurately target somebody. Because what it does is it's drifting behind, and all you need to do to escape somebody who's using a flamethrower is to have it fly from side to side. Now, is that actually called the Spark? I don't know what the hell that thing's called. I've been using it here, and I got to double check what it is. I thought it's the Blaze. Let me just double check here. Pappy doesn't want to give you bad information, right? Yeah, the Dragon Blaze, that's what it was. Spark is actually the small version of the Scourge, so it's easy. So many weapons out there now, you start getting confused which is what here. But anyway, so the last time it didn't last very well, did it? I didn't do a lot of damage, I didn't kill a lot of people, so I'm going to try this again, just to show you that it's not a glitch, that this drifting effect, this drifting of the flame, actually is a serious issue with this weapon, because you can be targeting at somebody and they start to move left or right, and all of a sudden they're not taking any damage whatsoever. Now, this is a great scenario. Guys, 50 meters away, I hit him. He takes basically no damage. He flies in the air. Another guy's going to come out of nowhere, right here, spawns in, takes basically no damage, jumps in the air, and I've already lost a weapon, and bang, I'm dead. To me, if you're going to use a weapon that's going to be short range, it better do some stopping damage. And so for me, again, the Halos provide a better option in terms of their lockdown ability, and their ability to really sort of kneecap your enemy when you hit them that close. Now, there's one more I want to show you here. This is another one of these sort of gimmicky weapons called Sting. Sting is kind of an interesting concept. It fires 600-meter range, 3-second reload. It fires sort of a venomous weapon, so acid weapon. So when I hit you, it's sort of like I do initial damage, and then there's count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and all of a sudden you'll see somebody's health start to go down. And what that is, that little red dot that's was kind of appearing over top of my enemy, that's indicating that it's doing acid damage right there to my enemy. Now, here's the thing. I don't find it does enough damage from 600 meters to do anything other than just kind of nag and harass the enemy. You're not going to, do some catastrophic damage with this thing. And the acid damage that you do, I want the damage to do it right away. I mean, in the battlefield, you don't really have time to wait 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi for your enemy to finally die. And while the acid is doing its damage, the enemy is able to fire back at you. And so while it's a cool idea and a bit of a gimmick weapon, personally myself, I'm not a huge fan of it because it doesn't have the stopping power to take someone down at close range. If you want to hide at the back of the map the entire match, that's fine. You can kind of just pick away and pick away. But it's that idea of shooting someone and then waiting for the damage to take effect. I mean, imagine, there's already lag in the game a little bit, and imagine adding to that lag. By now you have a delay before people even suffer their damage. So again, not really my first choice. For me, there's only one choice, and that is the Halo with the lockdown ability, the stopping power of a shotgun. I love the brawl. I love to get up in your face. So that would be my favorite. So I'd love to hear from you. Put something in the comments. Let me know what you think. Try it out. Try it out yourself. Let me know. In the meantime, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video. If you want to see some more, I need the support. So I appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you on the battlefield.